je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Peut-être jamais.
Savage.
Peut-être demain. Mais pas aujourd'hui. C'est certain.
So, how's everybody doing today? It's 8:17 a.m. on January 8th, 2026. It's like 33 degrees Fahrenheit here in the cities. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Thank you for joining me this morning. All praise is due to the Most High for waking us up, for giving us the breath of life, for allowing us to be here with one another. We are here. We're alive. We're breathing. We have eyes to see and ears to hear and a heart that beats so that we can feel. It's what I just heard, but it's the truth. And we also have the gift of empathy. A lot of us do. And so I think it's important for us to keep that in mind when we're walking down the street. If we see people that may be in some type of distress, don't put yourself in danger, of course. But it's okay to ask somebody, how's your day going? You okay? It's okay to extend those pleasantries to people. Because we as beings, we as human beings, we need that. The connections are very, very important, okay? Thank you to all the new subscribers, returning subscribers and OGs. Y'all mamba. All right, Savage Appleseed family members, thank you to all the new members that have joined the channel. We will be doing the giveaway here in about another 13, 14 days. So if you'd like to join the channel, click the join button down below or click the link in the description box below this video. I'd also like to send a special shout out to the beloved ancestors of the highest white divine light for guiding us, for loving us, and for allowing us to be the embodiment of their dreams. I think that's very, very important, especially these days. To all the guardian angels, archangels, and those alike, the Galactic Federation. Hi, how you doing? And to all the hidden helpers that are assisting the collective behind the scenes. Very, very important that we keep that in mind, all right? I'm not going to go into a very long thing this morning, only because I think I did enough talking about things last night. And, what's going on now in the world, it's just like, just yesterday was kind of like another band, just, how you rip off a Band-Aid. It's just kind of like, oh, wow, it's still there. And so we are healing as a people. We keep trying to, but these dark forces and these negative energies are trying to make it impossible for us to do so. They want to keep everybody in this constant cycle of trauma where all we're exposed to is just horrible negative things. But there is good in this world. There are good people in this world. There are good resources in this world. There's just there's all these other things in this world that is so full of goodness. But mankind wants to make it so that, and I didn't say humankind, I said mankind. We all know what that means. If you don't know the difference, do your research, But basically what I'm telling you is that mankind wants us to believe that there is nothing else on this planet but danger or fear or discord or hatred. They give us all the good reasons why we should not like each other, or we should not do the right thing by each other. They do. They give us all the good reasons why we shouldn't. But I'm here to tell you today that we can, okay? And I know that sounds like a cliche or something that is unattainable, but it truly isn't, We cannot continue to keep allowing this poor leadership that we have across this globe, okay? It's not even just in the United States, in this country, but it's all across the globe in politics and churches, okay? In the justice systems, in the education systems, in the news media, these entertainers, these sports players. We cannot continue to keep allowing these people to show us how we should love one another, love ourselves, how we should conduct ourselves on this planet, because these people are not gods, okay? They're wannabe gods. A lot of them are wannabe gods or wannabe kings and queens, dictators, this, that, and the third. But we can't allow them to be the blueprint for how we should be as human beings, okay? Because there are a lot of beings on this planet, and a lot of them are not human. They're just beings. They're something other than, is what I like to say, okay? This is one of my favorite quotes. I don't know if you can read it because I had to write it kind of small today. But it says, if now isn't a good time for the truth, I don't see when we'll get to it. That is by Nikki Giovanni, one of my most favorite people. Rest in heaven. And that's the truth, you know. One thing that I realized about what happened yesterday is that, and I said I wasn't going to go on about it, but, you know, my channel, my rules. Don't like it? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. But I want to leave you with this before I, you know, flip some cards. It's 8:22 a.m. It's actually 30 degrees. So, what I learned from yesterday, and my prayers go out to Renee Good's family for their horrible loss with the ICE-involved shooting that happened in Minneapolis yesterday. And being that I live in Minnesota, I feel like I have a good reason to talk about this, right? I can talk about it if I want. Okay, you know how bad I wanted to get suited and booted yesterday, but no. I know what my assignment is, and that ain't a part of it. I can protest here. I can say what I gotta say here. It's safer that way, okay? Especially for me. So, I don't know if anybody saw the video about what happened. I definitely saw it. I've seen it repeatedly because that's all they're playing in the news, which I feel like is somewhat kind of insensitive, but the truth has to be told. We need people to see with their own eyes what is being done in this country, okay? And I said it before, you know, the moment that it's not happening to immigrants, then the world will wake up. I've said it before. If it happens to them, it'll happen to us, and it's happening to us now. You see how this is working? Follow me? But so what I'm seeing on the news is very disgusting to me. Okay? It concerns me. Because we are living in a world where people can see exactly what it is. But then on the other side of things, you got the people that are responsible for this death spinning this whole situation into a narrative that doesn't even make any sense. Just because somebody contradicts something doesn't make it true. Okay? I can't stand people like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you present a case, or you present an idea or a thought, or you're making a statement about something, and then you have somebody there that they're not even playing devil's advocate, because see, devil's advocate is a technique to provide an opposing thought or a contradiction, so to speak, to provoke a thought, to see something from the other side. These contradictions that are being presented about what happened here in Minneapolis is not to provoke a different. To provoke somebody to see something from another side. This is just to make somebody, or to force people to say, no, this is exactly what happened. And that's not the truth. Okay? A contradiction does not provide the truth. It's just an opposition to the truth most of the time. And a lot of us have been involved in relationships, whether it's on a job or in a romantic relationship, platonic relationship, familial relationships, interpersonal relationships with people who are narcissistic liars. They're narcissistic gaslighters. They're brainwashing people. And so with the contradictions from the other side, it's disgusting. Okay? I'm an empath, an extreme, like a Heyoka empath. I feel everything all the time. And so yesterday I found myself just becoming very angry. Not just about what happened, but the lack of accountability and coldness and callousness from the people that are responsible, from the leadership in this country. But then I have to really kind of consider, that's what they're here to do. These people are soulless. They don't even have a soul. So how can you expect them to do what you would do? Well, they don't have a soul. They're not like me. They're not like you. And there's a lot of other beings on this planet that are more than willing to surrender their soul for ambition's sake. Attorney General Keith Ellison, I got to find the statement that he said. He said something very poignant yesterday about how ambition can basically be a very dangerous thing for people. And a lot of these people that are in leadership right now have ambitions far greater than the well-being of the people that they're supposed to serve and protect. And that's a shame. So anyways, with that being said, we're gonna pull a couple of cards here. Thank you to Sassy. She sent me this shirt. It says Savage, right? You see who's on there. You should see my underwear. They match. Papa Smurf and shit. So thank you all again for joining me. I was kind of emotionally spent yesterday being here in Minneapolis. It's all over the place. You know, the really fucked up part about it is that they did so much yesterday in Minneapolis. They called off school for the next couple of days for the kids because they're outside the schools abducting people, shooting fucking tear gas, and kids should not be affected by the bullshit that goes on in this country. When is enough gonna be enough? You feel me? That shit pisses me off. Okay, because they claim to be about education and children and the safety of all the kids and this, that, and the third, but they don't mind sending these rogue, fucktardy ass ICE agents out into the community to cause discord in front of schools. So now all Minneapolis schools, for security reasons. Imagine that. Imagine just a couple of months ago. Well, was it a couple of months ago? It was longer than that. About 6 months ago, that we had, you know, that whole shooting at Annunciation Church, and all the schools were closed in for security reasons because somebody came to a school with a pew pew, because of whatever kind of issues they had. So do you see? They now my community here is forced to react as if the same exact thing is going on, and these are supposed to be government officials that are supposed to be protecting our youth. You see what side they're on. You see their actions. You see how their actions are causing the same kind of discord as if they were domestic terrorists as well. Kind of makes you think, huh? All right. I'll be right back. All right, so thank you all for joining me this morning. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I moved the microphone, but I'm still hearing this rattling. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, I know where it's coming from now. I'll fix that. I hope it's not bothering you too much. It's bothering me sometimes, okay? I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to pull from here. Let's just get... Let's see. Let's use the If It Ain't Broke, Don't Fix It deck, okay? The Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck is one of my favorite tarot decks to use. Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so that I can give a clear and concise message to the collective. I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. Oh, I know exactly what that is. Aha! I got it. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all, let's do a return to sender 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective and me. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, and so it is. All right. Give it another shuffle here. Spray some Florida water. And we'll get on with it, all right? All right. I keep hearing, tell me something good. La Shaka Khan. Tell me that you like me. Yeah. So maybe something good's going to come out for the collective this morning. Or will we be pulling on the... We'll see. Can I get a couple of cards, please? Thank you, Holy Spirit. We got the Tower in the reverse. We got the Five of Wands in the reverse. Good deal, huh? Good shit. Can I get one more, please? Knight of Swords in the upright. This will be a quick message. Well, I don't know. Tower in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let's get one more. Seven of Cups in the reverse. 7-7. Tell me something good. Somebody's lucky day, right? Could be. Let's see. Let me get one more, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Spirit says that's the truth, bitch. All right, so what did I just say? Yeah, I like it. Tell me something good. This could be for you. One of y'all, or some of y'all. So we have the Tower in the reverse. In this particular reading, it is not like a negative tower. I feel like a tower was avoided. Something catastrophic has been avoided because somebody's been caught, or something has been caught, or somebody's been caught. Something was caught. You know what I'm saying? To avoid this tower. Some type of accountability has been held because some type of illusion has been broken. Okay? Some type of deception has been exposed. This is called karma, or this is luck. This is the universe. Karma working on your side. Spirit says that's the truth. Some type of truth was exposed. Somebody got caught up for something here. We got the Five of Wands in the reverse, okay? Fives talk about conflict, fighting, okay? Fighting, conflict, discord. Five of Wands in the reverse says, no more of that, okay? Let me get one more card for the Five of Wands, please, Holy Spirit. Got the Hangman in the reverse, Pisces energy. Let me get one more. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me get one more, please. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. I'm gonna keep it. King of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of, I was hearing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, specifically Gemini, for this reading. So you could be a Gemini, they could be a Gemini. But what we have here, there's two people. We are dealing with a couple here, with the King and Queen of Swords out here. Alyssa or Melissa, Issa, something. I'm hearing Melissa, Issa, something like that. That name, it could be significant here. So the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. There was some type of sacrifice here that these two people were trying to make, or trying to commit, or trying to pull off here. Eight of Pentacles says it didn't work. Whatever kind of energy work they were putting into this, it did not work. It was unsuccessful. Ten of Swords in the reverse. These two narcissistic fuck faces, the King and Queen of Swords, together in the reverse. In the upright, they're not the best of couples neither. They're very cold-hearted. Well, not cold-hearted. They just lack a lot of emotion because the swords in the upright, or swords in general, are very cerebral, very intellectual, very logical, okay? So what do you mean, Savage? I mean, does anybody watch Star Trek? Okay, the old one. The Vulcan. Very logical, lacks emotions. Not cruel, but just a lack of emotions. In the reverse, these would be these would be like serial killers, to be honest with you. Hit man, hit woman energy. Very violent, very narcissistic beings. There was some type of sacrifice here, and I'm wondering if they wanted to sacrifice you. Queen of Cups. The sweetheart here. Somebody very loving, nurturing, caring. Someone very intuitive, empathetic, sympathetic, like we were talking about here. Somebody very psychic, has a lot of gifts, has psychic gifts, very emotional here. But whoever you are, you're just a sweetheart. This is probably your energy here. Whatever sacrifice they were going to sacrifice you, it has been thwarted. It didn't work because some type of truth was exposed. There's something here that says that I just heard just in the nick of time. They were caught, or they will be caught. Okay. We got the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. The Knight of Swords is a swift action taker, okay? Coming to save the day in the nick of time, okay? The Knight of Swords in the upright is a defensive measure. Okay, this would be a knight that defends themselves. Okay, against some type of attack. Tell me about this Knight of Swords, please. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Judgment, swift judgment. Somebody, someone here, or something here. Give me one more card, please. Swift judgment is about to occur here. And this could be the universe doing this for you. This could be your ancestors coming in for you. This could be the justice system coming in for you, okay? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Listen, swift judgment, because these bitches is about to be locked the fuck up, okay? They're going to be arrested. These two. Yeah. Going to be arrested and probably shipped off somewhere. Give me one more card for the Two of Cups, please. Spirit wants me to give it a shuffle here. And a cut. Give me one for the Two of Cups, please. Yep. Gel it is. There's a man here that's going to be defending whoever you are. You probably carry a lot of Empress energy. There's somebody leading the pack here, orchestrating. I would like some type of orchestration here. Yep. To save the day, rushing in to protect you, whoever you are, star, to protect you, to keep you safe. There could be more than one person here. These people could be in law enforcement. Judgment is out here. But these people, there's going to be two people here that are going to be responsible for, you see this here? Because the Nine of Wands talks about defending something, defending oneself, protection, standing guard, okay? There could be two people here that have been pretty much probably these two people. There's some type of agreement here. Two people that have been standing ground, a male and a female. Could be a fire sign, could be an earth sign. But the king of Wands is a natural born leader, so this could be who's leading the pack, and this could be support system, the woman who stands behind him or the man that stands behind him. It's all energy here. But we're talking about two beings here, two people that are behind this whole defense for you, rushing in to bring this judgment, okay? And I mean rushing in to save you, to keep you safe. The star is a very important card. It's an Aquarius energy. You could be a healer. But the really important thing about the card here is this is the star. This is the star here. This would be you. You are whatever you take from the earth, you give it back. Healing, just a constant flow of healing. But these stars around you are you're like your support staff, your support system. This is the universe protecting you, your ancestors protecting you, your guides protecting you. Whatever's going on here, you're safe. You will be safe, okay? I don't know what else we can use. Hold on, let me not hold you real quick. 1 second. All right, thank you for holding. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Hit that like button. All right. I'll get some location energy out too, because I really kind of like to pull on location energy, because that really does hit sometimes. So we'll get a couple of cards out here, but you'll know if it's for you. All right. Sometimes I feel like this is as far as it goes. Sometimes I can't go too deep, because this is a general collective energy read. If you would like to receive a personal reading from me, be on the lookout today. I didn't get to it yesterday because, like I said, I was emotionally spent, okay? But look on my community tab. I know a couple of people have already reached out for personal readings, and I will be getting back to you at some point today, okay? With the pricing. Can I get some location energy out here for the collective for this reading? All right, we'll just pull. Let's see. What is this? We got Ohio. We got South Carolina. We got Georgia. Those are the states. Look at, Okay, so I was directed towards pulling out the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. So for those of y'all that have been around my channel for a while, you know there's a picture of me in this deck, and it's all these Ascended Masters. Check it out. It's right at the bottom. Kind of look like me, don't it? But let's see. Let's see what card comes out for you here, and then I'll send you on your way. Let's see who is protecting the collective, or who is the Ascended Master here that is looking out for the collective at this time. All right. I'll cut it. We have hope, love, and acceptance. And I'll just read the bottom. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So that could be for you. That could be for all of y'all out there today. As far as this reading is concerned, I'm going to close it out. I hope this message helps somebody today. Please make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bish. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Happy Thursday. Deuces.